Hello, my name is John Maloney, and this is my Java. Well, welcome to another episode of Java with John. So today I want to talk about something that I think is a precious commodity. Something that can only go up, hopefully, as time goes on. Sometimes it goes down in stock, but hopefully it goes up as time goes on. Something that's more precious than the Mona Lisa, in my opinion. Or a Ferrari. What I'm talking about is friendship. Yes, friendship. Now, what is a friendship? I don't know. I don't know how to define a friendship, really. A friendship is someone you can go to when you have difficulties. Someone that they come to you when you have difficulties. So many things, but really it's just a relationship between two people that is, I would say, somewhat cohesive. Not at all times, because I also believe that there's conflicts in friendships. I think, I say this, any friendship, any relationship without any conflict, I struggle myself, and you may disagree with me, but I struggle with seeing it as a, what's the word? Deep relationship. Because we are all human and we are all different. And therefore, with differences comes conflict. But I think the way the conflict is resolved, whether it will either strengthen or diminish the friendship, but there's going to be conflict. And I could go into conflict management resolution. Oh man, I love that stuff, but let's just stick with the topic of friends. Okay? So, how do there's two ways to look at friendships. In quantity, which is numbers, or in quality, or let's call it intensity. And I am a firm believer that quantity is better than quality. Excuse me. So, why do I believe that? Well, because you can have dozens and dozens of friends that when the chips are down and you pick up the phone, they're not there. And are they really friends? Or is the friendship one-sided or whatnot? Or you can have, like I got about a dozen and a bit, maybe 14, 15, what I call quality best friends, right? They're the friends that are valuable to me, and I hope that I'm valuable to them through thick and thin. Through me having my days of being an asshole and sarcastic, or getting on their nerves, which I know I can do, to days where I can be helpful and lift up their spirits and listen to their problems and give them good advice, which I can also do, right? Just like I know sometimes my friends can be assholes to me. Generally it's the other way around, but sometimes they can be. But usually they're really uplifting to me. We can talk, we can chat, we can do all that stuff. They're very supportive. Again, I've mentioned in my second video that I have a vision problem. Fake eye, 5% vision. Won't get into that. Watch my other video if you want to know more. Anyways, they're very helpful for me. They're very helpful to me. And they accept me for who I am, right? Which is, I think the next quality of a good friendship is they accept you for who you are. Not what they want you to be, not what even you want to be, but for who you are and where you're at in the moment. Right? And that's, again, how you can tell a quality friendship. Whether you're up, whether you're down, whether you're left or right, just kidding. Whether you're up, whether you're down, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're in need of a deep conversation, or whether you're in need with a conversation that you can just laugh at, right? So, to me, those are valuable friends, right? Again, just like gold, right? 8-karat gold, not that intense in terms of gold, not that valuable. 14-karat gold, 16-karat gold, more valuable, more, let's call it intense with gold, more percentage of gold in 14-karat gold. And you get up to the 24-karat gold, which is the most valuable of gold. And I think that's the way it is with friendships, right? But whether the friendship is interesting, an 8-karat friendship or a 14-karat friendship, it can go up and down depending. But you're there in the moment for each other. So, what else would I like to say about friendship? I think it's important to have friends, right? It's important to be able to give when you can, when they need you, when the chips are down for one of your friends, they can call you up in 2 in the morning and you'll be there for them. Or you'll take a little break from work if they need to chat for 5-10 minutes just to get through the next 5-10 minutes and follow up later with that conversation. Right? It's really important, right? That giving. But it's also okay to take from a friendship. Again, it's a balance of give and take, in my opinion. So it's okay to be that. I coined a term early in my career. Well, yeah, 6, 7, 8 years through my career, I worked with a client, and I referred to that client as an energy vampire. And it's okay to be an energy vampire for a little bit and take energy from other people because life is tough. You're having difficulties, and that's okay. As long as you're not an energy vampire, more than you're giving that energy away. I actually say you should be energy vampire less, right? Those energy vampires, other people call them high maintenance. So, not only is it important to surround yourself with good friends, it's also important to be a good friend. Again, it's almost that, what do they call it, the law of attraction. Whatever you throw out comes back. If you throw out positivity and you're good to people, that comes back. If you throw out negativity, that comes back, right? So if in that same way, if you are a good friend, your friends will be good to you, right? If you show that you are a bad friend, you're not going to attract good friends in return. So I just want to take a moment to acknowledge my friends, right? Got lots of good friends. Lots of friends that are valuable to me. And sometimes I don't say it enough. It's important, when you have friends, just say, thank you for being my friend, right? And it's a hard thing to do because it's an emotional thing, and probably girls might be able to do it better than guys can, right? Because of that whole societal thing, which is probably shifting a little bit. So say, you know what? I'm happy to be your friend, right? So I would name them by name, but don't know if they want their name on YouTube, right? So, but I guess part of me thinks, if, I use their initials, that should be okay. Maybe not. I don't know. I want to honor my friends, right? And I don't know how to do it. I'm thinking about this, and it's like, you know what? You guys are important to me. My friend that I met in elementary school, right? A friend that, 2 friends I met in high school that I keep in contact with. One was from Europe. The other one was, actually I lived 2 blocks away from him, right? The friends I met through gaming, right? One's a phenomenal cook. The wife is funny, and I can tell she grits her teeth sometimes when I joke a lot and all that stuff. And the son is just a phenomenal individual. He's actually the one who's been supporting me with some of my YouTube stuff. I want to thank you guys for being my friends. Friends I met at work. Excuse me. There was one I met working at one of the programs, and in fact, he said we met before, and I vaguely remember it. I want to thank him for being my friend, right, for 20 plus years, and his wife. Thank you for being my friend, right? And then there's a couple of people that I met through him that he worked with at another program within the agency we worked at, and I just want to say thank you for being my friends through thick and thin. Right? And then some of those other friends that I met through work myself, right? Some of the other supervisors. Yeah. Wow, this is a bit more emotional than I thought it was going to be. But when you surround yourself with good friends, it's you can have a phenomenal life regardless of the difficulties you have, regardless of the dark times. Yeah, wow. Sorry. You know, part of me wants to edit this out, but you know, I want to be real. It's hard for me, so. Just want to say again, thank you for being my friends. And as always, whoever's watching my video, feel free to click on like, because I like you. And remember, well, before I go, I want to show you my St. Joe's cup. This is from the high school I went to. So I just want to get in a good camera range. This is the one side. And I chose this cup because I met some friends in high school. I just think it's a very nice cup. It's probably very good for the camera too. So that's why I chose this cup. So I entered it facing one way. Gonna enter it facing out. So again, be yourself, because nobody else can. Take care.